Am I the air for telling my brother that the day he was born was the worst day of my life? Ooh, okay, that's harsh. That's very harsh. That's not something you have to tell somebody. That's harsh. It messes someone up really bad. Okay, but let's see. Context. I, female, was born in 1962 in a rural area before ultrasound machines were everywhere. And the nearest town was not that close to us, and babies were born at home and delivered by the same midwife. So when I was 7, my mom got pregnant with twins and had no idea she was carrying two babies. And the midwife, who had just delivered the first baby and probably did not realize there was one more to come, had to be immediately driven by my father to another farm where she was needed, which means that when my mother's contraction started again, I was then alone in a farm with her and the first newborn baby. And it was up to me to deliver my youngest brother with my mom instructing me. This was hands down the worst and scariest moment of my life because I feared both my mother and the baby wouldn't make it. Well, thankfully, it all worked out. Now, here's what happened. Last weekend, my husband and I were celebrating our 40th wedding anniversary, and we had a party, and people were making speeches and talking about us. But when the mic got to my brother, who of course has no first hand memory of his own birth and only knows what he was told about it, he took the chance to tell the story as if it was a fun anecdote. And then my dad got home and there was two babies instead of one. So funny. Anyone thanks it for helping me come into this world. And everyone thought it was fun and sweet. But to me, it was the opposite. It brought back some memories that are not at all positive to me. My mood completely shifted after that. And I think my brother noticed at once because he came to talk to me afterward and asked if he had said something wrong. And then I told him this is not a funny story to me and that the day he was born was indeed the worst day of my life. And that's something I'd like to think about in a happy moment celebrating my marriage. And he went quiet and said, "Wow, I was trying to honor you. And that's how you thought of my speech." The thing is, I wasn't saying that him being born was a bad thing. I love my brother. It was just that the circumstances of his birth made the occasion traumatic for me, and that he should know better than talking about it as a fun fact if he had put himself in my shoe. But now I think I should have kept quiet and said nothing. Either it bothers me or not. What do you guys think?